Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're all doing very well. My name is Frank. This is another episode of A Dairyman's Diary, and today we are out baling our first cut silage. In today's video, we're going to be out in the 7710 as we get some more of the first section knocked up and baled up, and then we'll be on to cotton that in as well there. So we've got most of this field done. What we have to do now is just finish off the little bit that's up at the top end here, and then we're heading away on down to the to some of the stuff around the home farm, around farm 1, and then we're good. I've got a few more fields knocked down as well, so they're not going to be quite ready yet. What we just need to do is leave those be for another day or so, and then they'll be good to go as well. We just dropped off a bale there onto the ramp on the back, just make sure we don't miss anything. And then yeah, we'll get ourselves back over towards the home farm, and we'll keep cracking along there as well. So that's going to be good news, and ultimately everything's just looking okay. I'm happy with how it's going here. This field didn't have too much on, but then again, I wasn't really expecting a great deal because we didn't really spend any time or effort or money on putting any nitrogen on here. So, you know, you can kind of only expect so much when you haven't really done anything to it. But hey, it's whatever's on here we'll take. We will take. And then we've got one field done down by the river there now, some of the new land to us as well there. That had a really good yield on it. And I'm expecting some mixed reviews from some of the fields around farm 1 there as well. Ground up at farm 2 hasn't been touched yet. We'll do that in a different time because it is just pretty much me on my own at the moment. Don't really want to go too fast too soon because otherwise I leave just too much on the deck and I can't get to it all in one go. So we'll get this stuff all baled up and wrapped up today. Some of the stuff around the home farm done as well, and then we can feel a little bit more confident when we need to kind of get everything baled up that's on the floor and everything caught up with the trailer as well there. So we're looking good. Knocked down the stuff around the home farm this morning, so we probably won't get onto that straight away today. We may well end up leaving that till tomorrow actually, and then yeah, we'll see. I'm happy with it all though, happy with how it's all going. Nice to get the 7710 back out on the baler, that's for sure. Weather's looking good for the rest of the week. Not perfect, but not terrible either, so we'll be able to get most of it done, I should think, without any issues there. And hopefully when we do that, yeah, like I say, we will be able to get all the first cut done. Then we'll think about getting some muck down, some slurry out as well for second and third. So should be looking very, very good there. We'll just nip around this corner. Need a little bit more into here. We'll probably just get this one bale done, and then take whatever's left back over with us to farm 1. What we do need to do though is just actually tip this bale off here. We'll do it whilst we're not on too much of a hill. And out goes the second bale. I was looking the other day at one of those those Vicon fast balers. They are quite something. Way beyond whatever I could afford. But yeah, still a very impressive bit of equipment there, that's for sure. The ability to just continually keep it going is quite something there. But yeah, that's it's amazing where technology's going these days. Remember back in the day wrapping string wrap bales or string tied bales, and having some people even wrapping silage bales by hand. That seems like a long time ago. But yeah, with that, I would say that is that field all done and dusted there, which is looking good. Nice clean cut. Looks like the mowers are doing a grand job. Really does look good there. And then we are off to the races. This gate keeps swinging open and blocking the road somehow, so I need to make sure we get that looked into this winter. Maybe get those hinges swapped around somewhere. We'll just pull out of here for now though, and stop about that. You run to get this shot again because no one can really see that coming around that corner. There you go. I've left the bale on the back. God, that's annoying. I wonder if we go slowly. No, we really shouldn't. We should really take that off. But it's very well lodged in there. If we go slowly, no one acts alarmed. We'll be all right. I think we'll be okay. Just to take our sweet time with this, I think. But yeah, I hope everything is going well. Do let us know if you're cracking on with silage at all there, and how that's coming along if you are. If you're doing pit silage, bale silage, or whatever you're working on, let us know. We've got quite a bit to do. Hopefully we'll get 2 cuts done. I am also looking into the possibility of getting some maize drilled in the next week or 2 on some leased land, because I want to be able to have some maize silage in our rationing for the dairy herd. Something I really need to think about there. So yeah, that'll be something that we're looking into doing soonish, question mark. But yeah, if we can, that'd be great. But once we'll get that done, then at least if we get all the grass silage done first, then I'm happy with that. And then I can worry about the maize silage as well. A little bit late in the season to be getting it in. I'd like to have got it in a few days ago, but or maybe a couple of weeks ago. But you know, we'll do with this what we can, and we'll see. Nothing coming there. We're just gonna roll on out. Power up the hill. Yeah, everything else is looking good. Looking to try and sell off some of the beef calves in the coming week or two. Once we get the silage done, we'll be looking to try and take those out to an auction house and see what we can get for those. There's a first real kind of venture there. Hopefully get some more in as well towards the back end of this year coming, maybe early next year, but we'll see. But yeah, that'll be good to see if we can. And some of the beef herd are developing up at the top and farm 2 as well there, so we'll hopefully look to expand some of those out. And see how that one comes together as well there. So yeah, lots of little moving pieces around the cattle at the moment. JCB is all hooked up, ready to go on the silage bales as well. And all I need really, like I was mentioning there, the ground that we knocked down this morning isn't quite ready. It could maybe, it'll be fit to go first thing in the morning, I would say, so we'll take it then. So we'll just have to come back to the yard right now and keep and get ourselves ready to go. A lot of people often ask me why we don't look at doing any form of pit silage. Typically, we've always done grass silage in bales as long as I can remember. We have the infrastructure and the machinery to do it. Usually we'd have the manpower as well, especially over Meadow Grove. We had the manpower in which to do that with as well. So we're just not quite there with that yet. So that's why we've never looked into it at this day and age. But it's certainly it would be an option. But yeah, for us here over at Chellington as well, we don't have the pit structure really. We've got 2 pits, and one of them we stack bales in them at the moment next to easy, but one of them would have to be used for maize sooner rather than later, and we'll have to look into that one. That's one of the fields we knocked down this morning there. It's not quite there. So yeah, that's something that we're just not quite ready with really. And I want to make sure that we hit that properly and at the right time when we do. Now this field here was one that we didn't bale down or knock down last night. That might nearly be ready to go, but we'll give it a little bit longer there. We'll go and collect some bales in anyway, and then we can always come back to that one. But yeah, we've got grass everywhere, as you can see. It's all knocked down there. So yeah, we definitely want to get going with it all soon. Now what I'm going to do in this car park of John Deere's effectively, let's take this way. The zero grazer is doing great job. Really happy with how that's working now. We're taking it out every morning there just to top up the rationing from the TMR there. But the cattle really do seem that what they'll typically do is clear up all of the daily ration that we give them from the feeder wagon on the 6M, and then when we bring that back in, they're rushing straight back into that now. They really do like to get that fresh grass in there as well. So working very well. Looking forward to seeing how long we can keep it going season round, because I think that could be important there. And yeah, it's a worthwhile investment so far, that's for sure. Okie dokie then. So 6M or the 6630 is out on the rake, and it's been going great guns. Ticking along with that rake on there nicely. I think we'll just move this because we're going to be coming in and out of here. I'd like to get this tractor used a little bit more this season with take it off the feeder wagon at some stage. Got casting some bales or something, I think. Be a good way to do it. I am also looking at selling I got a John Deere loader for the 66 at the moment that I'm looking to sell. If you are interested in it, let us know. We'll sell it to the best price at this stage, I think, because I do not need it anymore, that's for sure. Not with the 2 JCBs around here, the loader on this tractor as well. It's just going to waste where it is. But we will leave this park back here, right by the back door of the house. That'll keep the wife happy. There you go. Have a look at the new feeder wagon there. Wonderful. Alright, so JCB Agripro is already hooked up, ready to go to one of our trailers, and we're going to go and take a bit of a ride down to the riverbank field because we want to get that all cleared up. That had quite a surprisingly large number of bales on it actually, which was good. And we'll bring them all back into here for now. We'll get them all stacked up in this corner here, kind of building out that stack that we've already got, which does mean that once we get a few of these in, we're going to have to get that trailer shifted out of the way as well there. But hey, we can get that all done and dusted. And now all we need to do is, I'm just going to keep the 4-wheel steer on for now, just so we can get ourselves out. And I think what we'll do is just loop it around here. There you go. Perfect stuff. Alright, so time to get ourselves away down to the riverbank field, and we can get these bales stacked up and see how well we can get these all done, how quickly we can manage to get them all in there. I think. Are we around there? Yes, we are. Perfect stuff. One thing I'm very surprised about with the vario box on this Agripro now, the way it works, it's very smooth when you're lugging anything around on the back. Usually telehandlers weren't the best at going through the gears there. I mean, once you got ahead of speed, they're all right, but yeah, they were. This is very sharp at accelerating through the lower range and getting up to road speed as well. Now, this is going to be the first time I'm pulling it back home with a full load of bales on. That could be a different story, I'm sure, but we'll give it the best shot. See how we go with it. We're racking up the hours on here though, that's for sure. It's still doing a grand old job with that. But yeah, ultimately this is one of the, well, we've had this now on the yard for quite some time, but yeah, I absolutely love it. Really do. I'm so pleased that we made the change. Not that we had a Scorpion before there, that wasn't the worst thing ever, but yeah, this is a real nice change up. Someone's cropped with potatoes in there. I don't know what's happening with that. They haven't touched that in an age, an absolute age. Yeah, I'm going to need to be quite careful coming to here. This is not the easiest gateway to get in and out of, that's for sure. All right, and look, I'm quite pleased with the number of bales on here, actually. It's not looking too bad. Once we get these all cleared, we'll be coming in with the spreaders again to get that shifted and get that covered onto the field here. Yeah, we're just going to stick this trailer somewhere in the middle. Oh, there goes the train. Love to see that. Looks pretty empty. Well, all right then, let's give this a bit of a go. We've got the auxiliary pipes set up there, so the grab is working as we'd expect it to be. A little bit more extension out there. There you go. All right then, and then I get this put on to about here. There you go. Perfect. So much handier when you've got a powerful loader to do this. We've done it in the past on over at Meadow Grove there in particular with tractor and front loader, which does work really well. The 68 had a front loader on there for the longest time until we took it off when we got here. But yeah, I do find if we got the ability to do it close by with a telehandler, then I'm all for it. Sometimes though, the newer telehandlers are able to tow a little bit better. Sometimes you want that reassurance of having the tractor on the front of the trailer, or certainly I do. But we're going to try and get all of these stacked up as quickly as we can, and then we'll be able to get, like I say, moved on to Bale and the rest of them. We'll have a look to see what that's looking like for the evening to get that one of the paddocks by the yard done. But I don't know, we'll have to see. If it has to wait till tomorrow, it's not going to do any harm. It's not going to rain overnight anyway, so we'll be looking good there. We haven't got that one very well there, Frank. Let's try that again. There we go, let that out. And in we come. Alright, and so that's just us, really. That's what we're going to be cracking on with today. Try and get as much of this done. What we'll probably do for now is have a little bit of a time lapse here as we get cracking through. See how we get on with this bale stacking.
to chase it away. Got some, and it's all because of you. Hey, what's gonna give you more time forever? Know what they say, only time will tell. You know what they say, it never really can. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wonder if you still feel the way I feel. Are you sleeping with someone new, someone new, someone? Talking about my bad as like it ever mattered. You threw it away, and now you're looking back, wishing that we got buried. Know what they say, only time will tell. You know what they say, did I ever really care? I don't think I did. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wonder if you still feel the way I feel.
Well, it wasn't much, but there's a few more bales collected. We're going to get rattling on with this and see how we get going. 8 on the trailer so far. They're probably going to take about, I don't know, 20 or so back with us, I would reckon. So a few more to get, but there shouldn't be, with 2 over there. Yeah, there shouldn't be too many left of this field by the time we get this trailer done, so we'll see how that all looks. But we'll leave it here for now, so thank you ever so much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed. I have been Frank. This has been another episode of A Dairyman's Diary. If you have enjoyed and you've yet to do so, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Simulations for the Nation, and I will see you all in the next one. Catch you later.